Perfect. Thank you. So what's your metric and logging strategy? And this is also maybe doubly interesting because you'll have such a disparate set of environments that you need to deal with there.
Yeah, that's very difficult, right? To aggregate the logs, it's almost impossible. First, you can't do it across classification level, or then you end up at the highest classification level, which means people without the highest clearance cannot see anything, which defeat the point of DevSecOps. So you don't have the feedback loop to the team. So we do it per cluster. We use EFK per cluster today, and we aggregate, and then we have traditional alerting, Prometheus, and all that kind of stuff. We use Chaillan, right? Stuff like that. Metrics, of course, we also track the DORA metrics. Right, the mean time to production, mean time to recovery, all that kind of stuff. We try to automate by using Jira tickets and GitLab commits and try to see how quickly does a container gets deployed. But when they get deployed on the classified side, it's very difficult to be able to track that kind of stuff because we can't really do that feedback loop. Although we're trying to see how we declassify just the simple fact that the container was deployed, so at least the team knows that the deploy worked successfully, so they don't have to know where it went or how that went to the classified side if they don't have a clearance, but they know it. We have probably the biggest impediments, right? Even if you compare with the financial industry, they have to do air gap, but they don't have the classification nightmare we have, and the size we have. It's just everything is compounded, right? But we have enough to know for each cluster and each team exactly kind of how well they're doing, and we track tickets in Jira and Confluence, and we use GitLab also. Some teams use GitLab CI as well, and then we use Argo CD. I didn't talk about that, but we use Argo. We don't push right from CI/CD. We pull from Git. So you have ports open of Kubernetes open. So we use Argo for that. So